Hi, YouTube weight loss community. My name is Cece, Cartwheel VSG, and this is my very first video to document my journey through weight loss surgery. I hope to have the vertical sleeve gastrectomy as soon as possible. I'm a little frustrated, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. Maybe you've had the same experience I'm having. And why am I joining the party? Because you all have been so inspirational, seeing your journeys online through your vlogs that you have, and your stories have given me courage and really inspired me. I want to keep myself honest about my progress, and I want to have something to look back on, even if nobody else watches it, to see my progress with this journey. So a little bit about me. I'm 48 years old. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, right across actually from San Francisco in the East Bay. I've lived here for about 20 years, but I'm a transplant from the East Coast, Philadelphia, and the South, where a lot of my family lives. I am doing this for health. To say that I don't have a vein bone in my body would be a big fat lie, because I grew up with Southern family, and I remember my great aunt saying one time, "Are you kidding me? Looks are the best." She was hilarious. But anyway, I like to doll myself up as much as any girl does, but really I'm doing this for health. My mom had a heart attack and died at 64. My dad, bless his heart, is very well and here, but he had a heart attack when he was 70. And as my surgeon says, people in their 80s, women, aren't usually 266 pounds. So I'm ready to start living the rest of my life and have a healthier lifestyle and do this for myself. So why now? Well, about 6 years ago, I went to my primary care physician, started tearing up after they weighed me. She came in and I begged her to recommend me for lap band surgery. And this was about 5 or 6 years ago. And I'm not saying that this is everybody's experience, but I will tell you that she absolutely refused. She told me if I knew the patients that she saw every day that were having complications because of the lap band, I would never ask her to recommend me. And it was a moot point to her, because she said at the time that my BMI was not high enough to qualify for surgery. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, I feel like things happen for a reason, and that has led me to keep doing research. Have I been on a diet all my life? The answer is yes. I'm sure my story is no different than any of yours. My first diet was in the 4th grade on Weight Watchers. I remember it. And I've been on everything you can think of, twice, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. I don't know how many times, but obviously none of it worked, or I wouldn't be here. So I was lucky enough to have a new primary care physician. When I went for my physical in January, I put on the questionnaire that one of the things that I wanted to talk to her about was weight loss surgery, and she was very open-minded about it. Didn't talk down to me, was lovely, was all about educating me, and said if I felt like that was something that I wanted to do, she thought that I would be a great candidate for it, and she referred me, and so here we are. What have I been doing to prepare? Well, my insurance company required that I went on a 90-day or 89 consecutive day medically supervised diet, physician supervised diet. So I have been doing that through my surgeon's office, and I've been going to classes, I think 2 or 3 times a month on different topics and weighing in and doing that. In addition, I had a psychiatric evaluation. I also had my blood work done where they found out that I was extremely deficient in vitamin D. So I've been taking vitamin D for the past 4 months, twice a week. And I have the usual blood work. I had to have a barium upper GI x-ray, which was lovely. And finally, I had to have a at-home sleep study, which resulted in, and that's the final piece of the hoops that I've gone through to get insurance approval. And the at-home sleep study resulted in a CPAP machine, which I have been using for the past week and a half, and I think last night was the first time I had a decent night's sleep. I don't know what it is. I've got the small one that has the nose pillows, but it's been extremely hard for me to get used to wearing this CPAP machine. But I'm determined. I'm not complaining. It is what it is. And I was approved by my insurance company at the beginning of the month. I don't know if it was the beginning. It was definitely by the 7th of the month. And now I'm a little frustrated because I'm just waiting for my surgeon to get back to me so that I can schedule a surgery date. So I'm hoping to do that at least by the beginning of June. So fingers crossed for me, please. I have my fingers crossed because I really, really, really want my surgery date. I just do. I know anybody watching this, if you're watching it, you would understand how I feel. I'm scared. I'm excited. I'm scared. I'm ready to put the pedal to the metal and get this show on the road. I've been watching a lot of you, and your stories are like mine. A lot of you parallel my story. Just to let you know, my highest weight, stepping on a scale, because I know I was higher than this. I just was really good at not getting near a scale when I was bigger. Nor would I get near a camera. So any before pictures are a miracle that I didn't grab somebody's camera out of their hand, because I've been really good at dodging cameras. But my start weight for this journey officially, I think, is 266. I've been on the medically supervised diet for the past 90 days. And I think when I weighed in at my office, the weight loss office, it was 257. But I want to lose another at least 10 pounds. The other thing I was dealing with is I'm 5'7.5". I could be considered 5'8". I could be considered 5'7". So because of that, believe it or not, 266 is teetering right on a little over 40 BMI. So as I was going through the hoops to get approved, I didn't really have the dual comorbidities that the insurance company is looking for. So my blood work looked pretty normal. I didn't have pre-diabetic anything. And I'm thankful for that. Don't get me wrong. But I didn't really have any comorbidities. So I think that the at-home sleep test helped. But I was teetering on, I wanted to keep my BMI above 40 just in case we didn't find any comorbidities, because, that's what you have to do to get insurance approval. Mississippi Mama, I'm your girl. I know exactly what you've been going through. And I love your videos, by the way. You're darling. You remind me of my family from the South. But yeah, any of us that are going through this insurance approval maze, you have to play by the rules and you have to do things as you do them. And I certainly wasn't going to diet myself below the BMI that would have gotten me insurance approval. So here I am. All right, what else have I been doing? I've been attending my hospital's weight loss support groups. I mean, besides your YouTube videos that y'all post, which have been so powerful, and I've been watching them, and I continue to watch them, and I follow a lot of you. I've also been attending those weight loss support groups at my hospital, folks that have, or women and gentlemen that have gone and that have gotten the surgery, that have gotten either the gastric bypass or the vertical sleeve. It's really good to talk to them face to face, to ask them questions. It's been really helpful, and I'm looking forward to continuing to do that is through this journey. I've also been trying protein drinks, but I've heard that it might not be a good idea to do that because sometimes your taste buds can change after you have the surgery. So I've been trying to get little portions of them, but I definitely am trying to get used to protein drinks. And I also started on the Quest bars, which now I like them so much, I'm going to have to get used to not eating them because, the first month I won't be able to have them, I don't think. I don't know how long it'll be before I'm able to have them, actually. What have been some really hard things for me to get used to? Practicing eating without drinking has been really tough for me. My particular doctor and my center asks us that you cannot drink 1 hour after meals, and that's really tough for me for whatever reason, but I'm getting used to it. I'm trying to catalog and find high protein, low carb foods. Some of your videos that you've done have been so helpful. Lauren Losing, you do great videos on food hauls, I think you call them. And I've learned some really great things from you. And other folks as well on high protein, low carb foods. Cutting out carbs like bread, rice, pasta, that hasn't really been tough for me. I don't eat a lot of bread. I don't eat a lot of sweets. It's fine. Thank you to everyone for your recommendation on Perky Jerky. I've tried that and it's great. So, before I leave, thank you all. My videos will get better than this, I promise. Oh, I can't believe I'm at 12 minutes. But I don't want to sign off without giving some shout outs to you all that have inspired me and given me courage and given me the idea to go online and make this video of myself. I would be remiss if I didn't give my first shout out to VSG Tanya 2011. Oh my goodness. I've watched all of her videos. I'm watching them again. I'm watching everybody's videos right after they've had surgery because I'm nervous, I'm scared, but I'm a big girl, I can do it. But I just want to be a realist and prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. The Real Share Bear, Finding Elizabeth, and Watching Patty Melt. You ladies are the best. I love your videos. I love how real you are. There's just... I feel like I know y'all. K-Star and Lauren Losing, you girls are fantastic. Love your videos as well. Your vlogs, making it real. Telling the truth. I really appreciate it. And Fly Girl VSG. Oh, hello yes, she makes it real, and I really appreciate every single thing that you all talk about and post in your vlogs. Melly May, you're adorable. And two of my newer folks that I've been following, Sleeve McQueen and CC VSG, another CC. Y'all, I appreciate your journeys. I appreciate everything you share. I hope that my vlogs will get a little bit better. But as I said, I'm doing this to record my own journey. And if nobody else watches it, so what? At least I have a history of what I did and I can see my progress. So thank you all for watching. If you made it this far through my video or through my vlog, and I hope to see you again, or I hope when I log in again, I have a surgery date. Let's keep our fingers crossed, please. Okay, thank you. Bye.